Having gone ahead to touch down Manchester United in the wee hours of the night, then he said to obviously wake up early in the morning to obviously go to Carrington and obviously undergo his medical. It has been said today and nothing's going to stop it from obviously happening. Scott Mactominay has gone ahead to leave the club of Manchester United, and green light to joining Napoli has gone ahead to be given to him by the board of Manchester United. And for the very first time in his footballing career, he has gone ahead obviously look for other greener pastures in as far as footballing is really concerned. Welcome to the United Matters channel. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rock and David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun, and continue to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And we thank God for the gift of life, and that is for the Christians. For the Muslims, we thank God, so we thank Allah for the gift of life. And 200 likes onto this video as we really witness it. So continue to subscribe because we want to hit 20,000 subscribers before the end of this month, guys. We can make it. I'm 100% sure that we can make it. Now, how do you subscribe? Lower right bottom corner is the place to be. Smash the black button that has the word subscribe. After smashing it, hit the notification bell. That will enable you to get notified every time I upload a video onto this beautiful channel of ours. And this is the United Matters channel, and we go so into the mix. Now, as it stands, Manchester United have finally gotten their man, and that is Manuel Ugarte. And the big question is going to be for everyone, is this the last signing that United are really going to be making, or they might obviously strike out for another deal in the dying days of the summer transfer window? And that looks like it's really possible because there are talks of Sterling to Manchester United and Sancho that are really gaining momentum, and we'll be here waiting to see how things really pan out into the mix. So let's first get into Manuel Ugarte. Obviously, the 3 sets of the medic are going to be conducted to that Carrington. That is it. So I've already told you that they obviously have to go ahead and obviously do what we call the joints and the pivots of the body that are really responsible for the game of football taking place. That is the knees, the ankles, the back, the shoulders. You understand, all those outside body parts that are really involved into what we call the physical attributes of the game. Then after that, they go to the body organs. They check the entire blood and see whether it's really clear, no steroids in it that can lead to you be banned. Secondly, they obviously do run what we call an organ test, your heart, your kidney, your lungs, and so on and so forth, and really see to it that they meet up to the standards. If they meet the standards, then they'll go to the third test, and that is all about the mentality of the player and the psychology. You understand? Then after that, a medical is done and dusted, and after it getting done and dusted, the player gets unveiled. He signs the contracts, and then later he gets unveiled at the club of Manchester United. And I believe Thursday might be the day for Manchester United to announce that this guy is now a Red Devil. I'm talking about Manuel Ugarte, and his medical is going to be taking place today at Carrington, and I think it's going to be really done very quickly. And most probably he might really take part in the training sessions for the club of Manchester United today, you understand, and then later he will be unveiled. It might his unveiling might happen today, because we're having people at the hierarchy that know to do this stuff. They can really accomplish the medical by around midday UK time. Then they can obviously find him signing papers, contracts exchanged between United and PSG, and get it done and dusted. And that is exactly what United are really aiming at. They want to get Manuel Ugarte do his stuff at the club of Manchester United. So wait and see how that pans out. I'm gonna be bringing a story, I think 4 hours from now, that Manuel Ugarte is really undergoing his medical, right? And then after, we'll come in here and obviously show you exactly what Manuel Ugarte is all about. Now, as Manuel Ugarte is gonna have to come in through, another player has gone ahead to leave the club of Manchester United. That is Scott Mactominay. And Fabrizio Romano obviously sounded, here we go, that Scott Mactominay to Napoli, here we go, deal in place for €30 million packages plus sell-on clause. Manchester United have authorized Scott McTominay to travel for medical tests and contract signing. Both Lukaku and Scott McTominay are set for travel and medical as Napoli players. So, Scott McTominay has finally left the club of Manchester United. I think ever since he made his debut under Jose Mourinho, I think in 2016-2017 season, he has been here for close to 7 years, and he has gone ahead to leave. Remember, he joined when he's still young, and he has been in the academy of Manchester United. First played as a centre forward, then he was turned into a midfield as called Mactominay, and he is really leaving the club of Manchester United. And this was my prayer, that I don't need players like him, because I'm not this kind of person who really likes players who are really very, very robotic, because I believe he's really not even at the level of really having the best skills of the game right, because his passing is really abysmal. You understand? He's not that kind of player that you would want to watch. He's not a joy to watch. Even when you put him in the midfield, he'll obviously find himself misplacing passes. He cannot really press very well. He doesn't defend, doesn't shield the back four. So I believe maybe Antonio Conte might get the best out of him, because he's a kind of manager who wants workaholic players. That is the kind of manager that he is, and that is Antonio Conte. So I wish him the best of luck. Let him go that side, and I believe the additions to Manchester United squad this season have been really very better than those that we've obviously gone ahead to be having, because if we go in and really put this into comparison, Manuel Ugarte versus Scott McTominay, everything that Scott McTominay has gone ahead to be hailed at by the fans of Manchester United, Ugarte does it better than him. Secondly, and those attributes that we need in a CDM that Scott McTominay doesn't have, Ugarte has them. Ugarte is a towering of a lad. And to show you how good this player is, let me obviously fetch some brief stats that Statman Dev went ahead obviously provide us with the man himself known as Manuel Ugarte, and you are really gonna get amazed. He is a player that he will need to obviously watch and really give a lot of attention to detail, because he has done loads and loads of things. Let me see here what he really had to tell us about Manuel Ugarte, and he has been here, and this is what he went ahead to put out. And these are the stats that show you that Ugarte is really one of those players that is really going to be top class into the midfield of Manchester United. He said, most tackles and interceptions across Europe since the start of 2022-2023 season. Remember 2022-2023 he was playing at Sporting Lisbon, and who I think Sporting were playing in Europe. Manuel Ugarte won 400 or made 403 tackles. You get? João Paulinho made 392 tackles. Then Florentino Luis made 367 tackles. Will bring so much energy to Manchester United midfield. Obviously, he makes some brilliant tackles as a player, and if you are not really ready for him, better get ready for him as a player, because this guy is really one of the best into that area. And even passing, he's really good. He can shield the back four, and he can put in the best way possible as a player. So for me, I just can't wait to see him coming to the club of Manchester United, and I think we're going to do some good business. So let's go to McTominay go and really replace him with Manuel Ugarte, who is really going to be partnering with Kobe Mainoo into that midfield, and that's what we want for the club of Manchester United. Obviously getting young, enthusiastic players to do the needful, and obviously put in the required shift all together for Manuel Ugarte. So guys, hope you people are really having fun and you've gone ahead to enjoy this story. But United is doing some good business when it comes to move on players. Hannibal has left, Scott McTominay has left, Facundo Pelestri has left, Bissaka has left, Varane has left, Martial has left, Donny van de Beek has left. Which other players going to have to leave? Alvaro Fernandez has left. Those are now like 8 players. Camboala 9 players, meaning that at the end of this season we might obviously find ourselves moving on 11 or 12 players, because Lindelof, Lazio is knocking on the door, And for Eriksson, they're trying to find ways of really selling him. And Jordan Sancho is another player that United are really looking to move on. So they're going to have to do some good business. I think they're going to have to save or to make close to 120 million pounds in sales and savings from the wage bills of these players that they're going to hit obviously move on at the club of Manchester United. So thank you very much for watching through. I call upon for your reactions into the comment section below. Ugarte medical today. Scott McTominay leaves for Napoli, and United are going to have to bag in 30 million euros plus a sell-on clause. You understand? And 30 million euros, that is like 25 million pounds. So that's some good business done by the club of Manchester United. And we sign out for now. See you later. We cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ, and may the living to God bless you abundant. Rock and David is my name. I'm out. Bye-bye.